Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Ash, and well, some exciting things have happened recently. I've finally been given permission to work here in the USA, in Florida. I finally have my work permit, which is exciting stuff. This is it right here. It's inside this sleeve. I'm not going to show you my actual work permit because it's got all my details on, potentially my weight, my height. You know, I don't need to know those things because then you work out my BMI. And I don't need to know my BMI. But anyway, so I've finally been given my work permit after probably 5 months or so of waiting for it. I still have kind of restrictions on me here in the USA. I can't really leave the USA. I mean, I can leave the USA, but if I leave the USA, I cannot re-enter yet. So I got a work permit, but I didn't get what's called AP, which is Advanced Parole, which makes me sound like a criminal, but Advanced Parole is basically allows me to be able to leave the country and come back in. I didn't get that. USCIS didn't give me that, even though I applied for it. So basically means if I leave the country, which I can do, I just can't come back in my current status. Basically all my status becomes void, and I have to start the whole kind of immigration process again, which, you know, there's a lot of money and a lot of time, and we've already got a lot of time and money invested in this process right now. So it's a little bit frustrating because we would like to go on a cruise, like to go on a Disney cruise. I'd never been on a Disney cruise as a guest, and so we would like to do that. Well, I can't, so we have to wait for that for a little bit. But it's just exciting that I can finally work and get a job and, you know, earn some money and contribute. Because I haven't been able to work, I haven't been able to earn any money over the last few months, which is kind of a surreal thing, you know. I'm not working, not by choice. I'm not allowed to work. So it puts a little bit of stress on because you can't earn money. But now I can. The only thing is, before I can get a job, I'm really going to have to get my Florida driving license because, like most places in America, here in Florida, public transport is to a point almost non-existent. There are a couple of buses, but it's terrible. Public transport in the country is terrible, which almost means like you have to have a driving license to be able to get a good job, because you have to be able to travel to get to the place that you're going to. So that's my next thing. I've got to take a written exam and I've got to take a actual driving test. I have a driving license. You know, I've been driving for a long time in the UK, but I have to retake the tests. If I was French or German or Chinese or I think a couple of other countries, I think there's 5 countries, I can literally just swap my driving license in and then get an American driving license back. But I think because the UK drives on the other side of the road to America, that maybe they don't want British people to have a license, even though I would argue that our driving exams in the UK are much tougher than the USA. They're much harder. I saw a video on YouTube of a lady having a driving test at the same place that I will probably go to because it's nearest to me, and she had a dash cam on a dashboard, and it was on for the entirety of the test, and from start to finish, including the checks that the lady did and everything on the car. But it's about 14-15 minutes, and she only went on one road outside of the centre, otherwise it was in a car park. So the test itself looks pretty straightforward. I just hope that I don't do anything to mess it up, like, you know, hit someone or anything like that. The written exam I was supposed to take, but there's a hurricane coming, so things are being cancelled and things are can't get to the centre because of the hurricane. So that's exciting. But yeah, so things are moving forward. It's just, you know, once you get through one hurdle, there's another one almost straight away. So it's like, I've got a work permit, but I can't get to the place that I need to get to work. So I've got to look for a job now. I am officially one of those immigrants coming into America to steal your American jobs. That's me. Whoa, exciting. It just means I can work, and more excitingly, I can pay tax. Oh, I've been dreaming to be able to pay tax. That stuff's exciting. Over the last few weeks has been a lot of the same. I think, I talked about my medical, I think the last kind of video of this kind of my life. I went and collected my medical, got my medical form back. Everything was fine, as expected. I'm immune to chickenpox, the varicella, which I knew I would be, which is the whole point of the blood test, which cost a lot of money to do. which means I can lick chickens all day, every day. I can lick as many chickens as I want because I'm immune to chicken pox. So that's done. I sent that off to USCIS. My medical form has been sent off, and they received it. And now I'm literally just waiting for them to grant my green card and grant all of that stuff. That's the only thing basically really to do, is to get the green card now, which allows me to come and go in America as I please, and to work here, and to, you know, have residency, proper residency here in the United States. So that's the next step. Hopefully that will go well. It's just been a long and expensive process, so I cannot wait to be able to fully relax. It's just, you know, it's nice to eventually have these one things ticked off at a time, one at a time, as we go. So that's kind of what's been happening. Apart from that, it's just kind of sitting around waiting to work. I'm just a lazy, stay-at-home lazy man. I literally just fill my day of gardening. I'm a big gardener now. They call me the old green fingerer here in Florida. I've got quite a few plants which I bought from Aldi, because Aldi is my favourite shop in the whole of the universe, and the fact that there's one just down the road is exciting, is blissful to me. I'll introduce you to my plants, actually. So this is my coffee plant. It makes coffee, I think, but it looks really cool. It's got a nice little plant pot. It's healthy, and it's just nice, and it goes on our drinks cabinet very nice here. So yeah, he's a favourite. He's a new addition. This is a money tree, which is yet to produce any money. It's very lacking, but it's very healthy. You can see the kind of spouts that are coming here, which is good. So he's looking nice. Of course, here is the bonsai tree. He is still kind of, well, I say going strong, but he looks very delicate. Look at that, very delicate. But he's growing. And my cactus, look at that. My cactus is growing strong. Well, there's two of them. There was three, but I accidentally killed the third one. But yeah, look, he's growing. Lovely looking prick there. This one's not doing so good. There was three of these in here. I managed to waterlog this basically, and they rotted and basically drowned. This one I had hoped that he might come back to life, but I mean, I don't think so anymore. And then, yeah, this one, I have hope for him. But these were like huge bushy things. Like, you couldn't even get this close because it was all bushy. And now, like, he's fallen apart. I'm hopefully that he's going to come back. I've tied him to this stick of this, like, chime thing in the hope that he gets, I don't know, better. And this exciting piece of mud right here is tulips, which inspired from our trip to the Parole Tulip Festival in Iowa. So hopefully these are going to grow nicely. It's going to take about 12 months for these to grow, so there's really not much to look at. Hopefully, I don't know, I can see signs in the next few months at least that something's happening. These are called mums, M-O-M-S. I call it mums. They're going to flower hopefully soon. I don't know if I put too much soil in here. I'm learning. And then this one's going to have tomatoes in it, and then the bottom's going to have something in it as well. So we have a nice little garden here. Hopefully it's going to look very pretty, and yeah, hopefully get some more plants as well. So I just thought I'd make a video about kind of what's going on in my life right now, kind of immigration status that I'm in and where I am in life and what I'm doing, because yeah, it's a weird kind of period in my life where I have zero control over what I'm doing and how I live, because I can't do anything until the US government literally says you're free to be able to do whatever you want to do. So I'm kind of stuck in a horrible limbo state, and if you've ever gone through an immigration process, then you'll understand. You know, it's weird, but it's good. Things are moving forward. Thank you for watching. I've been Ash. Until another video, goodbye.